kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now get ready. We're going to work at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 8, read. Nice. Go.
Check. 53's mine. Check.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Forced out to his left. Carrying it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Let's go. Bring it out. At their own 36-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On second down, Brinkley. And he's got room. And now look at him go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Point after here coming up. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
General West. Snap.
To throw on second down. Herbert. Now he'll They'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
70, Indy.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On third down, Brinkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. No problem there on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Panthers take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Here's Spiller. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They run with Spiller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now they try the right side here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Spiller. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. On second down now, Brinkley. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On third down, Brinkley. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 30 inches. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, Brinkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Second and 2. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down. 3 down. You move that corpus. Move that corpus. You got check out there. Go. Shit.
On first down, Franks. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on second and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
No. 22 jet bomber, 20.
And they give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them...
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
By making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Franks. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down. Franks eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's right, baby. They don't want to.
From the gun, Franks. Allen's got it complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Panther first down. This quarterback now just 2 of 5 since coming on, but he does have a first down here.
Check Mike 57. Orbit. Let's go, Tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Jet, jet.
Operating from the gun. Franks. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 39. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Brinkley and some room to work. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. With his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So that one will be accepted.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Tackles, tackles. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Big grip. Big grip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Deuce, 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 deuce. Check, check.
Gone, gone. Yo, cheetah, cheetah.
Now they try the right side here. He's got the first down inside the 10. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Pilot, 64, wait, hit it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Box truck.
Watch out.
Shoot.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the left side. Brinkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Going to look deep for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
Get it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
57's Mike.
Hey!
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Ready?
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They're already slim. Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
53 to Mike. 53. Here we go. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Go.
Watch the run.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Look at me. Zipper. Hit it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll set up to throw. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a two-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last two drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a two-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brinkley. And some room to run now. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Check your out read. Slam, slam, slam. Out, out, out.
They'll run on first down. Brinkley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. 25 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares?
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. 33 yards that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up well short. And that is how this one comes to an end.